My people, wonder shall never end. Hey, this is unbelievable. This kind of help. Do you think Aunty Blueblo is doing something good to Olori TikTok? Abi for Olori TikTok, or she want to put her into more trouble? Because they are into a very serious trouble already, especially Olori TikTok, due to all the kind of news we are hearing these days, allegedly. So, but with this type, this one that we hear this time, I was like, hey, these people. Anyways, you know that they have tried out their spiritual battles here and there. Gbodo, 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 no one is working. They wanted to use Olori TikTok because to me that is what I see it to be. They want to use her this time, but she is giving in for it. You know that Kabiyesi have made it clear that Olori TikTok will not be staying in the palace, allegedly, from what we heard though. Don't forget that we do not live in the palace. So Kabiyesi have said that she will not be staying in the palace. She and her twins will have to stay there in Lagos. And she is ensuring that she stays back in the palace or she return. First of all, she really want to return back. She want them to welcome her back the way it ought to be. That is not happening. Now, in her quest to make Kabiyesi love her again, give her her due respect, welcome her back and the twins, and even allow her stay back in the palace, they say she have been trying everything, only for Aunty Blueblo to come to her with this kind of suggestion. And they say this suggestion is to take her to a Babalawo, a powerful Babalawo in Benin that will give her something that will make Kabiyesi, that if she use it on Kabiyesi will be confused such that Kabiyesi will forget about Queen Naomi and Tadenikawo and face on her and her twins. And you know that if Kabiyesi, if that thing works for them and Kabiyesi uh, love her again and bring her back to the palace, definitely Queen Naomi will not return. Because one thing about Queen Naomi is that she knows her words and she knows what she wants. She knows that she don't want to share that palace with anybody. She doesn't like crowd. You have heard her times without number say it. That Kabiyesi loves crowd, but she doesn't love crowd. And for that reason, she cannot return to that palace the way it is right now. And that is why Kabiyesi have made everything within his power to ensure that the palace is cleared up for her. And right now we're hearing that the palace is cleared up. So now Olori Blueblo, Aunty Blueblo, wants to take Olori TikTok to a Babalawo that will give her something that she will use on Kabiyesi. So that Kabiyesi will bring her back to the palace. And if that happens, Queen Naomi will no longer return back to the palace. And maybe Olori TikTok might be thinking that Blueblo loves her. That is why she wants to help her, because they say she came to her house in Lagos and was telling her that you have seen what everybody is passing through, especially you. Now that everybody was expecting that you will be the first to come back to that palace, and that remember how you used to tell them that you are the best for Kabiyesi. Kabiyesi is calling you morning and afternoon. You were making them jealous then. Right now, you have seen what everyone is passing through. But if you really want her to help you, such that Kabiyesi will first of all welcome you back to the palace with the twins, and also allow you stay back in that palace, that you need to follow her to a place. They said Olori TikTok was glad to make sure that she returns back to the palace. You know that has been her prayer, such that Queen Naomi will not return, and it will be that she have won the battle. Because for them it is a competition, but to Queen Naomi it is not. Yes, so it is not. Even though the spiritual battle and the physical battle is going on every now and then. So they said Olori TikTok accepted to go with Aunty Blueblo to Babalawo in Benin, such that they will get whatever it is that they will use to confuse Kabiyesi, so that Kabiyesi will welcome her back into the palace and accept her and the twins back into the palace with all the news that we have been hearing. So, but what I want to say is this. Okay, I want to ask this question. Do you think they are going to succeed? And again, do you think Olori TikTok, no, Aunty Blueblo is helping Olori TikTok? Because to me, I did not see it as a help. I see it as trying to use her to achieve something that they all wanted. Because all of them don't want Queen Naomi back to the palace. And we do know that if Olori TikTok should come back to the palace with the twins and stay, there is no how Queen Naomi will agree to return back to that palace. So right now they want to use her. They want to use her to achieve their goal. And because she also, that is still her own goal too, she wants to concur to it. But I believe that at the end of the day, all of them will be disgraced and exposed. Reason is because from the information we're hearing, that Iyamifa in the palace have been doing a great job. They said ever since she have been in that palace, all these jars that these people are bringing to the palace, they are no longer being successful. You know, they are, most times, if they want to come to the palace with their jars, the woman will start raising alarm. Like the other day, we heard that Aunty Igbi wanted to come into the palace having 21 cowries on her waist. And that cowries, you know what it means. That is not for beauty. It is not to hold her clothes so that it will not go off her body. It is jazz, strong one at that. They said before she came, Iyamifa reviewed it, and they were able to stop her on the gate where they say she returned back, and they removed it and came to the palace later when she must have removed it. That when they told her that she cannot enter the palace because she was having 21 cowries in her waist, they said she did not utter a word. The only thing she did was enter her car, drove off. Then after like 1 hour, 2 hours, they said she returned back. And by then, she wasn't using any of those jars again. That's why I said that as long as that Iyamifa is still there in the palace, let Blueblo take Olori TikTok to wherever that she wants to take her. Let them even go and swallow the Babalawo so that whatever they want, they can speak to the Babalawo from their stomach. You know, so everything will be happening for them. They cannot penetrate Kabiyesi again. The Bible made it clear that the Egyptian that we saw yesterday, we shall see them no more. That affliction shall not come the second time. And for that reason, no matter how hard they try, no matter where they go to, they are not going to succeed this time. As a matter of fact, if this information is true, and if they try to step out on that journey against Queen Naomi's return to the palace, they will not come back. They will not make it back. They are going to end up like Iyashage, that woman that took Queen Naomi's picture to the Babalawo that never returned back alive. That is how it is going to be for them if this information is true. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Always remember that these are all alleged information. Tell me what you think about it on the comment section. Give this video a thumbs up and share my video. Bye. I love you guys.